Welcome back to another episode of the Junk Monkeys podcast, your bi-weekly connection through conversation. Where were you on that, Brett?
I was just enjoying the show. Just wanted to be in the background.
That's quite all right.
He's
I
been gone
appreciate
for a
that.
minute. He's been gone for a minute.
He was here last episode.
I know, but before that,
That's not how being here works.
he needs to have exposure to it.
All right, okay. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm your host, Randy McLeod. I'm joined by Noah Garbutt,
Hello.
Bradley Gerson,
Hey,
and myself.
you're supposed to say hi.
Hi.
You didn't say anything.
Hey, whoa. Folks, we're doing what we're doing nowadays, which is just chatting.
We'll just yapping.
I got a couple ideas to talk about.
Ooh.
Might be talking about board games. Might be talking about family vacations.
Okay,
Might be
okay,
talking
okay,
about
okay.
going to the beach.
Ooh.
Oh, with this fantastic weather we're experiencing.
Precisely. You know what? Precisely. And we're going to get right into that after a quick word from our sponsors.
What?
What? No, I mean the music.
Oh.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Thank you. We did that on one episode. It was really fun. I think it was back when Mike was here. But we did like all right, everybody all on three. Whoa.
Faded in.
You get the best.
DMCA.
God, man. What was like, I know last week we talked about movies a lot and like what the movies, like what were the movies that made us. Not a lot of people watched it. It turns out people don't care about movies, which is wild to me. But what was the most goated theme song from a show growing up?
From a TV show.
Yeah.
Oh.
You throwing that on the top tier?
That's why it's the one I listen to a
That's
lot.
the GOAT, bro.
I watched so many 2PBino episodes.
Tippy Mino was banging.
It was.
Except, okay, I babysat at one point.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time, they were doing like a Tubi and Binu remake or like reboot.
I don't like
And they were like 3D, like full 3D. I'm like, this is disgusting. Get this off my television. This is hotel television.
Yeah, I've seen a few like remakes.
Yeah.
They get scary.
Yeah.
I don't like what they do to things.
No, neither do I.
It's not artistic anymore. It's just
Yeah.
weird.
Just let us have the classics. What was
Not
another?
nearly as much stuff needs to be 3D.
No. I think it's like easier for them to animate.
It is.
Okay, cool. That's why they do it.
Like
Profits.
3D is easier to animate than 2D.
Well,
Yeah,
depending as to how you go about it, 3D can be a lot easier because it's just like you rig up a skeleton with your character and then you're just moving them in.
And doing stop motion essentially.
Yeah, to a degree. Meanwhile, some older animation stuff that was all done by hand.
Right.
Yeah.
So it took a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine? Because like, what was it? Cell animation was like you have to draw a cell and then you have to do that like 4,000 times.
Draw the same background.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly the same.
Crazy.
In the exact same spot on the paper.
Nuts.
Mm.
Hannah Montana was up there, for theme songs.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, of course.
Bang.
Timothy Goes to School.
Timothy Goes to School actually might be top tier.
Yeah.
Might be
that was
top
pretty
tier.
good.
That was good. Okay. I was trying to think of other ones, but I think it was mainly just Family Channel. I think they just kind of have Wizards of Waverly Place. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Bear in the Big Blue House.
Oh, yeah.
What was the number for your kids' show?
Ooh.
Like your TV
Yeah. Like the
channel.
channel number. 557 was Family Channel.
I always did 555.
555 was Teletoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
555 was the one.
I can't remember mine.
553 was Treehouse.
Or were you on Bell?
Maybe.
Yeah, who were you with?
Maybe.
I know all the numbers, man. They're all in there.
It's all up there. I think 561 was Teletoon at night.
Something
No.
like that.
Oh, no,
Teletoon
you know
Retro.
what? We did have 555.
Yeah. The Bell one.
555 was... Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
You knew them. Like, they were...
Yeah, dialed in.
Absolutely.
I miss those times.
Me
It's kind
too.
of fun.
Yeah.
Now I just boot up Netflix and type it in.
It's kind of boring,
It is kind of boring.
you know?
You want a fantastic intro song for a show?
I do.
How It's Made? Just anything? Anything.
Oh!
Anything How It's Made was doing.
That shit was kind of banging.
It was.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
How It's Made is just such a stupidly easy concept, and
Yeah.
everybody just ate it up.
It was awesome.
Like,
It was so
Dude,
cool.
I
Yeah.
love it.
my brother was like a Discovery Channel fanatic.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Where it was like Mythbusters and How It's Made. And
Mythbusters, Daily Planet, they don't have that anymore.
Oh, right, yeah.
Unfortunately. How It's Made, there was National Geographic.
I think
had some stuff, and then the History Channel, which initially was like documentaries and everything, and then just slowly devolved into aliens and.
I got deep into the horror, like the ghost hunters
And
shit.
Oh, yeah.
And then like what was something the bounty hunter?
Oh, Dog
The
Dog
bounty
the
hunter. Come on.
Come on.
Storage Wars.
Storage Wars.
So
Pawn Stars.
what was that, A&E? Do they still have cable, right?
Oh yeah, like we
Yeah.
sell cable at West Bend.
People buy that?
Yeah, customers may be going down a little bit, but
Right.
like it's tricky, bro, because like now like it's a dying thing. It's like home phone. We still sell home phone, but it's
Yeah.
dying every week.
Yeah. They call my mom every fucking month. Not every month, but like once a year she gets a call like, hey, you want to like not have a home phone anymore?
She's like, absolutely not.
And she'll save like $25 a month. And she's like, nah.
I need this.
I need this. Home phone.
I don't even remember when we like my parents stopped paying for home phone. You know, like there was just a day where it just wasn't there. But that phone was so like integral. You know, like you needed that phone in your house, especially if you're rural, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like shit was crazy.
My mom has a phone. She just likes the home phone, I think.
Yeah.
She likes the shape of it or something. I'm not sure.
There's something very nice about it.
It is nice to hold. It's nice
So
to
physical
talk.
buttons.
It's a weighty thing.
It's a weighty thing. You can throw it at somebody if you wanted to.
And
know?
it's like only meant for calling, so you know. It's
Yeah.
Like,
It's tactile.
Yeah.
It's not a touch screen.
We gotta get away. We gotta away from touchscreens. I'm gonna say it.
Oh my!
I'm gonna say it.
Stop putting touchscreens in cars. Stop
Really?
putting
Oh,
touchscreens
I've never
in
had a
cars.
touchscreen in my car.
Stop it.
Brother, I've never even had Bluetooth.
Bro,
Stop.
I got an FM transmitter, bro. Like,
It doesn't need to go any farther than that.
no, I'm good
It
with
does
this.
not need to go any farther.
It
than
will though.
That. It has
They're
already.
gonna.
No.
No, I kind of like the idea of living a life where you don't like you have things meant for things. Like I was hanging out with my friends and they had like a camera, and on the night out instead of taking photos with your phone, you had the camera to take photos
Yeah.
of. And it was just so much more fun. Like somebody pulled up the photo and was like, "Oh yeah, camera time."
It's way more intentional, you know,
Yeah,
because like I feel like I
100%.
can just pick up. It's the ease of access to take a photo is like 2 button clicks and then a tap, and I have a photo. But yeah, you're so right.
It was weird. It was
intentional.
A weird thing. And it was like someone doesn't pull out their phone, and it was like it felt more fun, and people were excited to take photos. Like all of a sudden, everybody was like, "Oh, let's take photos."
Here's this new technology,
Yeah,
you know,
this is new old technology thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of fun.
or like a Walkman. You're walking around with, or like a
Yeah.
CD player, you know,
Yeah, why not? Get a little iPod
Be kinda
fucking
cool.
Pro thing again. Bring it back.
be kind of cool.
They're coming out with phones like that, eh?
What's up?
Like minimalized phones
Hmm.
that only have like certain things on it, so you don't have all the other stuff on there.
All the other junk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
seems pretty cool.
I feel like we're at a stage where distraction is. We were talking about it earlier a little bit with like brain rot, where like we're kind of brain rotted, bro. Like we are faded, unfortunately.
We are. I've said bang like 6 times since I got in this goddamn podcast booth.
But yeah, no, it's weird because I super notice it lately where I'm just like, I'm trying to write this story and I'm only doing 2 pages a day because like I just keep being like, I could open another tab real quick. Like I remember that was really bad during COVID when I was doing school online, where I was like trying to pay attention to the class and I was like, well, I could check Letterboxd really quick. I'm like, nobody's logged a new movie, Rand. Like there's nothing new on Letterboxd. I don't know. Yeah, like.
It's weird when you think of it, especially when you were a kid. Like
Yeah.
you don't really like you remember you as a kid. It was never like it was always like you were focused on one thing for a really long time, and now it's like you just.
Do you think
never.
so? I feel like I don't know what my attention span was like when I was a kid.
I feel like I remember getting dialed in a lot more often, or at least like
That's
I
true.
remember being content, not having something in front of me a lot of the time.
Yeah, I guess like I do remember sitting like through loading screens when I'm gaming, and it wasn't immediately checking my phone because I didn't have a phone.
Yeah,
You know, like it wasn't like a thing where I had ease of access of like I'm gonna go grab something and be distracted. I need to always be entertained. No, I'm just gonna watch this fucking load screen.
or like skipping intros to TV shows. You can
Yeah.
never do that.
Absolutely not.
Now it's like, oh, okay,
Dude,
there's
the
a minute
loading
intro.
screen. I would memorize the little tips that they'd put up.
Yeah, dude.
Same, yeah. I remember reading the same book like 30 times when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fucking word, why not?
This is what I do. This is what I got to do today.
That's what
You know,
I got
I'm
to
just
do.
gonna read this book.
I'm going to memorize Robert Munch today. That's
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
doing.
One
Word for
fish.
word.
No, wait, that's Dr. Seuss. I was going to say one fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. No, where do you stand on the skip intro war?
skip intro
Is there
war?
a war about it?
Yeah.
What?
Are people talking about like don't skip the intro?
I'm watching Severance right now.
Okay.
And their intros are kind of banging. Like it's the same one every week. Music goes hard, and it's like artistically really cool to look at. It's like just a little. It's like Uncanny Valley where they're like fucking around with like how people look, and they look a little off, and that's the whole point of the show. But there's like this debate online of like, oh, I skip that shit immediately.
See, whenever I start a new show, I always watch the title sequence on the first episode.
Yeah.
And then if the second and third episode don't have anything like any small like, little Easter eggs in them going on in the title sequence, I'll skip them all after that.
Interesting.
But then if later down the line they change the title sequence, I'll listen to it again.
But how would you
and give
know? You know?
Well, because you don't get the skip intro option until a little ways into the thing.
Yeah, true. So I guess I have to do it immediately. But
Yeah.
like, I don't know. There's something I love an intro. Like,
Don't get me wrong. If there's a good intro, then I'll listen to it more than a few times.
dude, the fucking Daredevil intro. The amount of times I would just sit there like, it's so good, man. Brad,
I'm
skipping that bad
I
boy?
was a skipper, and now I'm kind of leaning to not being a skipper.
Nice. Okay.
Just because it's like I don't know, just generally trying to not. Again with the whole phone thing, just trying to like give myself headspace in general.
We're so like, fuck, this is gonna sound like I'm on my soapbox. We're so anxious to like be efficient at our time management, where it's like, okay, well, if I can skip this, I can save some seconds here. Like I can get to the thing faster.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm save a minute of my life.
Yeah, which is like, I don't know. There's something about it where I'm like, I don't fuck with it.
I think there's a lot of value in not doing that.
So at the end of every TV show, when they roll the credits, do you watch all the credits?
Nope.
Hell no.
You got me there, Garbutt.
I didn't watch those when cable was on. I'm not watching now.
So why?
I don't know. I guess like, do you read the acknowledgments at the end of the book? You know what I mean? Like I do, but for credits, there's something like.
It's a black screen with words. Like.
I'll watch.
But what if they have good music?
That's true.
What if they have little animations going around and everything?
That's the thing. I usually stick around for those in the theater, but they've conditioned us to do that because of post-credit scenes.
Yeah, and Marvel.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. Sometimes if you're giving me something more than just words on screen, like not words, but like names, people that have, like, I'm not gonna remember these names. You know what I mean? I remember the title sequence, but I don't remember the names in the title sequence.
Yeah.
You know. I don't know. I feel like a title sequence is a piece of art, you know?
It can be.
Yeah.
But then when you've seen it 30 times, are you going to keep watching it every single time?
People see the Mona Lisa at least 30 times, you know? It's crazy.
I've never seen the Mona Lisa once.
It's a great point. It's a great point. But like, that's just a piece of art. I don't know.
I think it's just doing it. I don't know.
Yeah.
What if there is something hidden in there on the 31st one?
I was looking for it in Arcane when I was watching Arcane Season 2.
Okay, but
Finished it.
Arcane... Okay.
Watch Arcane Season 2.
Did you?
I did.
Nice.
Finished it yesterday.
Why don't you ever text us these things? We need to know.
I don't know. I'm just watching it.
All right,
I was
fair
like,
enough.
fuck,
All right,
yeah.
okay, cool.
I know. I watched all of Arcane.
See, Arcane is a good example of this because they changed something a little bit.
Tiny bit.
tiny
Plus, like,
bit.
the opening credits are bangers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Good. Yeah.
Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little trippy.
Yeah.
Got a little trippy, but I like it.
Yeah.
I like it being trippy.
Oh, man. Good stuff.
Really crazy character development happening.
Yes, sir.
Just in general.
Fucking.
A lot of people changing a lot.
Yep.
Near the end there.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
literally everybody wasn't the same person. For some
Absolutely
reason.
not. Absolutely not. Oh, man. Arcane was such a fucking good show, man. Ah.
Are they doing a third?
No, that's the end of the Arcane.
Yeah.
They're gonna do more like stuff in the Riot universe, but like
Right.
that's the end of Arcane with these characters.
Yeah. Which makes
Allegedly.
Maybe.
which kind of makes sense.
Just give me Vander back, man.
Bro,
I fucking
for
miss
real.
Vander.
Nope.
Come on.
What a scene though.
What a scene, Bradley. Oh.
And there's lava everywhere.
Knew it.
You hit him
Crying.
with the
Oh.
bang.
It's good stuff. I wanted to talk because I was thinking to myself, Jones. I have a Jones pop.
He's
Ladies
holding
and
one right now. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I grabbed the mic right like a fucking WWE guy. No, I have a Jones cane sugar soda pop, and I was thinking about that kind of made me think of the beach for some reason. Like Rivers Beach.
Like rivers, like that rocky.
Oh, sandy. Oh, we have sand.
There's sand there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple rocks.
There's sand on the beach, and then you take, like,
you walk into the water, and
like
you break open your
steps
foot.
in there.
That's the type of lake I wear sandals in.
Yeah.
Get the water waders.
Is there any other kind of lake? What are you talking about?
Yes.
There is?
Yeah.
That's crazy. But no, I was thinking of Jones, but I was also thinking of Pickup Hops. Y'all remember Pickup Hops?
Dude, yeah. How could I forget? Pickup
Bro,
Hops.
like
Those were the best.
They still make them.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen them.
My dad came home with them like once in a blue moon.
Yeah.
Just randomly, he would have a pickle pop, and they have like the bottles are plastic now,
Oh.
but they're
Yeah.
still shaped like the glass bottles.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the plastic. The glass really
Sells it.
Yeah.
It's got a weight to it.
Mhm.
It's a good thing.
You know what's fucking good bottled pop?
What's that?
Gelatos or.
Oh,
Yes.
dude, I ordered tacos on Thursday. I've been eating a lot this week. I'm not happy with myself about this.
You haven't eaten or you have?
I have been.
Oh. You started eating.
I just started eating out a lot because I ran out of food at home.
Okay.
and I
You
was
started eating out a lot. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought you were like, you got your whole diet thing, trying to eat more, and then you started eating too much.
like, no.
Too far off the edge.
No, I'm at 180 now, Brad.
Hey.
Kind of big.
Hey,
Kind
that's
of big.
exciting.
I'm stopping at 180. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't really need to hit that
Right.
anything higher than that. Anyway, got Los Bros on Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
and I went in fully expecting to buy a Yarritos.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have any.
I really
I'm
hope
down.
we're pronouncing this
Yeah, me
properly.
too. Yeah, me too.
I have no idea.
I have
how
no
to
idea.
pronounce it at all.
We can look it up.
No.
Okay.
I got
I
one
don't
of
think Google's gonna pronounce it right either.
I don't know if they know what it is.
Gelatos? I've said Gelatos way too many
I've
times.
called it Doritos.
Doritos sounds.
That
the
just sounds like
closest.
Doritos.
It does. It's just Doritos with.
Yarritos.
I'm down. With
I'm gonna
it.
give it a silent J.
Okay.
Yarritos.
All right, I like it.
So they didn't have any at Los Bros. I was genuinely heartbroken.
Yeah.
And I'm driving home, and I intentionally missed my turn to go to my house because I was gonna go to the store to go pick up a Yarritos. I was like, no, Randy, the tacos are gonna be cold by the time you get back. Like, go home, have some water or something. I don't care, man. No, those
so
are banging.
good though. What's your favorite? Do you just get the lime one still?
I like how the lime one is the first one you went to because that's the one I always get.
Yeah, that was
He's not
the one-
wrong,
'cause
though.
you
He's not
you
wrong.
introduced them to me when you got Qdoba's. I had a sip one time.
Right.
Really?
Yeah, it was at PV Mart. I learned about them.
So
Holy
good.
shit.
Yeah.
I had one not too long ago that was a mandarin.
I've
Like
seen like the
mandarin
orange
oranges?
ones.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
orange
the
ones are
So
pineapple.
good.
good.
Orange ones are really good.
Sabor Latino has all of them.
Mm.
If you're ever interested.
They had a mango one.
Yeah.
Delicious. All of them. I've never had a bad Doritos.
No, they're all tasty. All banging.
Mm. Went to Sabor Latino for the first time.
Tell me about it.
Banging.
Yeah.
Unreal.
What'd you get?
I got the soup, the taco soup.
Mhm.
I think it was. And then I just got like the three different, like you get
Yes,
the taco.
I know
and
what
then-
you're
Yeah,
talking
the
about.
trio.
And then the other one, yeah. I think I got 5 because I was an animal that day. but it was unreal.
Fucking
It was
food.
phenomenal.
Hell yeah.
It was a good little spot.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's really nice to like take to one of the breweries,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and just like eat it there.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of tacos, I have a grievance.
His podcast.
I'm not-
cast gets so serious. for a
I'm not gonna name names. I'm not gonna call them out.
second.
Noah's already sick of me talking about this. Brandon's got to step up its game a little bit, bro. We got to step up our game a little
A
bit.
little bit.
Because I feel like we've gotten to the point of cost cutting, which is fair. We got to run a business. We got to make sure that we can keep the lights on,
Mm-hmm.
right? I understand. But as a consumer that's paying $35 for these fucking tacos, they got to be good, man. Like, you can't give me 2 tacos that are bare, like, have, like, maybe, like, 20 grams of fish in it.
Right.
and most of it being lettuce. And, oh, dude, I was so angry yesterday. We went out for supper, and, like, I got tacos at a place.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just noticing this trend where it's, like, it feels like restaurants,
Yeah, they got to cut costs, so you got to raise prices.
yeah.
And, yeah.
I wouldn't mind raising prices if the quality matches the price.
Yeah.
You know, but like I don't know. I was just really, really annoyed with this. And like I've had this like thing I've been saying for a while. I'm not sure if I brought it up with you guys, but like it feels like Brandon has an obsession with concession in that they love to concede to good enough.
Oh, yeah. Well, it is Brandon. It's what it's the definition of Brandon.
If you look it up, it just says good enough.
It's like, yeah, it's
we're a
good
city,
enough.
kind of.
Yeah,
you
like,
know?
we do enough.
I don't know.
We got gyms and shit.
It just bothers me a little bit. Like, why can't Brandon have a climbing gym? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine how big that'd be? Or like,
We used to have a rock climbing wall
At
the
YMCA?
old YMCA.
where was the old YMCA?
I think it was slightly south of where it is now. Like it basically moved down the street, I think.
Really?
Don't quote me on it. I was a child
I'm gonna quote you on
when I
that.
went there.
I'm gonna quote you on this.
Have you tried the rock climbing demo?
No, Mike was chatting it up though.
Yeah, I got him to play it. Super fun.
Yeah.
Super fun time.
It's on my wish list. I do want to play it.
Railroad.
We should. Yeah, man, climbing.
Climbing. Yeah.
How you know how like fit we would all be if we all went climbing together? How fun that would be.
It's a
Dude,
good time, man.
I've always told myself if I ever won the lottery, I remember one time seeing a clip of somebody that had like a climbing wall treadmill.
Yeah, I remember you talking
Dude,
to me
I
about
would have
this.
one of those in a heartbeat. Are you kidding me?
It's like a conveyor
sick.
belt of
Yeah.
climbing. Yeah. That'd be sick.
It would be cool. I just, once you're not in Brandon, there's all those opportunities open up
Yeah.
for passions to get going on, like rock climbing and stuff like that. So maybe just don't live in Brandon.
It's not a bad idea, Brad.
See, but that's the thing. I don't want to fucking go to Winnipeg.
Don't go to Winnipeg
I
either.
don't want to go to Winnipeg. I don't. Okay, here.
Why don't you like Winnipeg? Tell me about it.
Okay, I feel like I am completely opposite of you guys.
Mm.
I like Brandon.
Mm. It's
I-
good enough.
I absolutely,
Say it with a shrug.
I absolutely hate anything larger than Brandon.
Really?
Yeah, I can't stand it.
Wow.
There's too many people. I
That's a fair
absolutely
point, though.
hate
That's a
how
fair point.
busy everything gets.
Okay.
I
Like congestion. Yeah.
Yes.
I understand.
congestion. Going out shopping or anything. There's always hundreds of people.
Mm.
I'll get overstimulated when there's too many people in fucking Walmart when I'm grocery shopping.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's
and I
real.
will just get pissed off the entire time, but I know I have to stick it out
Yeah.
because I need to have groceries.
Yeah.
Brandon doesn't have a whole lot going on. I know that,
Mm-hmm.
but what it does have and what I like, I know we're still going to be there.
Mm.
It's not going to change. It's always going to be consistent. It's always going to be the same thing that I know that when I pay money for it, I know exactly what I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Places like Winnipeg, they have so many places and everybody has an opinion about everything going on there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh, well, you tried this place? Oh, well, you have to try this place. You have to try this place. You have to try this place.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's too much. That is too much.
Overwhelming.
For me. It is.
I feel what you mean.
It
I
is
feel what you're saying.
too overwhelming for me. I cannot stand big cities.
I so appreciate how different our opinions are. Like, I genuinely think that's a really cool thing because I can't see that. Like, there's something about the big city and opportunity and not knowing what you're going to do next week is so exciting to me. And, like, being around so many people that you're no longer known, if that makes sense. Like,
That's the one thing about Brandon. I feel like when you're walking around a grocery store, like I feel like I've probably seen these people.
and you're probably going to find somebody's going to be like, hey, Brad. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, hey, man.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Right.
expecting to talk to somebody today.
Yeah,
you
if I
know?
go out at
Why are
any
you
point
treating
in
it
time,
like
I
it's a
feel ready.
bad thing?
I'm
though?
not. I don't think it's a bad thing, but like, it's just a thing of like, I don't know if that's something I want to like. It's the small town conundrum.
Yeah.
Where you're walking down the street and you're like, "Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?" You know, and like we'll just talk about the weather. We'll do this. We'll, like
Yeah.
the surface level stuff that you got to get through. It's almost like the boss run before you get to the boss. If that makes sense. Like you got to do it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I just feel like you have a better sense of community and familiarity with smaller areas.
I don't disagree. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. I like both things.
We got our centrist, ladies and gentlemen.
I like the small town, but I do like the idea of living in a city. I don't know if I don't like driving in Winnipeg though.
No, I despise driving in
I don't
Winnipeg.
enjoy
I love
it
driving
too
in
much.
Winnipeg.
Despise
I
it.
don't enjoy it too much.
Randy, it threw me for a loop when you came back from Vancouver and you were talking up driving in Vancouver.
Yeah, it was sick,
No.
dude.
God, no.
Are you kidding?
No, Kate, I like driving.
Yeah,
I like
you're a driver.
driving
drives.
driving
This guy-
cars all the time.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the feel of driving manual vehicles and really having a sense of the road and everything.
Being in
You
control.
describing Vancouver
Yeah.
made me pissed off. I was furious with how you were
angry.
with how you were describing driving in Vancouver.
He's
Really?
getting road rage thinking. Of it.
Oh, dude, I was
fucking kidding me right now.
I was like white knuckling my chair.
really?
It's too much. It's too much.
Oh man, I think like what you're saying is true if you look at it as the whole rather than the bits, if that makes sense. Like, from what you're describing, it's like it's too much. There's too much going on. You're not experiencing all of it at once, though.
See, you may not experience it all at once,
Okay.
but when I go into things, I do experience it all at once.
Fair enough.
So it is. There's too much stuff coming in
Mhm.
for me to
Sensory overload.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Brad, weigh in here.
The one thing I like about driving in the city though, is that I kind of like get zoned out. Like when I'm in Brandon, I feel like I'm looking at other people's cars because I'm like, I know so many people. And
Yeah,
there's not
yeah.
a lot of people around. When
You
you're in
know that make and
Winnipeg, there's
model.
like 50 cars around you, and you're just like, this is my own little bubble.
Yeah.
And no one gives a fuck what you're doing.
Yeah.
Then nobody's looking at
I
you,
just
which is
like-
kind of fun.
I just like Winnipeg because it feels like you're driving with a purpose.
Mm.
Like, people are driving with a purpose in the city. Where,
Yeah, they
like,
are.
here, I feel like sometimes I'm
You're
stuck behind fucking 40, going 40. I'm like, come on, guy.
People are meandering. yeah.
Exactly.
There's more hustle and bustle in the city for sure.
Yeah.
And you see people swerving in and.
Now, here's the problem, though, Noah, is that, like, I've been looking at places to live and, like, what area I should go to, right? And I look at Toronto and I see that as overwhelming. I see that as, like, I don't know.
That's a lot.
I don't know if I can do that, you know? But for some reason, Vancouver, I look at it, I'm like, I could do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're about the same, if not more congested in Vancouver than it is in Toronto.
And Vancouver's not very cheap either.
No,
Pretty
no,
much the same
not as
price.
Toronto. Like,
No. I was looking at I don't know why, but I was looking at living in Surrey.
yeah,
There was
yeah.
a job posting.
BC.
I was like, oh, what's the rent and stuff there? I was like $2,600 for like a 2-bed, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's expensive, man.
It
But they
is.
pay you more.
They do pay you more.
Yeah.
The economy kind of goes with it.
They
Whatever.
literally have to pay you more.
Mm-hmm. The minimum wage is higher in BC, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not livable.
No.
Like, you're not getting an apartment with minimum wage.
Mm.
That's the crazy thing too. Is I feel
Unlivable minimum wages now.
Yeah.
My mom was telling me today she paid $500 in rent total for a 2-bedroom when she moved into Brandon. $533.
Could you imagine?
I was like, you can't even.
Wait, how
pay
much
that
do you pay a month
My mortgage is around $1,200
per
Yeah.
month?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
not including utilities and stuff.
Yeah, which is pretty like classic for a 'cause
For
you're
a mortgage, yeah.
Yeah, but like, that's insane. You can't even one person can't usually spend $530.
No, absolutely not.
it's ridiculous.
I pay $875 right now
Yeah.
for a 1-bedroom.
Like living costs go up and wages just kind of
They
not.
kind of stagnate.
It's not really going up.
Well, that was the thing, right? Like, Manitoba's minimum wage had to go up because we didn't want to be the lowest in the country. Like, we had to focus on, like, not being the worst.
Yeah.
But the cost of living also reflected that as well. We had very low wages, but a lot of our stuff was a lot cheaper than other places.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
Not anymore, though, man.
Not
Like, not anymore.
No.
It was so crazy. I got paid Friday, which
Mhm.
was 2 days ago. And then yesterday, I went and got skates. I got used skates
Yeah.
for $55.
Bang.
Okay?
That's good. That's a good price.
Went to Co-op for groceries. Spent $160 on groceries. It's fine.
Classic. That's
Went-
just how it is.
Went to the establishment that we went to last night.
Mm-hmm.
Spent $35 there.
Mm-hmm.
I do the math because I pay with my credit card, so I can get them points.
Get them points.
Got to get them points.
Get the credit card.
Yep.
School.
School. And I tally up everything, and I'm like, somehow that came out to $260. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on,
And
man.
there's
It adds
$260.
up. It adds up quick.
It's
It
so-
adds up quick.
It's insane.
Ugh. What are we doing, you know?
What's the economy?
What am I supposed to do, you know? Like, Brad, we were talking earlier before we started the podcast of, like, the job market. I'm very shortly going to have to enter the job market again, right? April 25th. Put it in your calendar. Make sure, don't forget.
Remember, Randy's for hire.
Randy will be for hire. April 25th. Graduate May 30th, right?
Yeah.
Two very different things.
Mm-hmm.
But we were talking, and it's like, yeah, man, it fucking sucks. I've been throwing applications everywhere, and nothing.
Yeah,
Like, nothing's sticking right now.
I've been in the job market for a while, and it is it's tough out there, man.
Yeah.
You don't hear a lot from anybody.
Which, do me the common courtesy. Just
Like,
be like,
just-
hey, we went with somebody else.
Just tell me
Just
you
tell
didn't
me.
pick me.
Just talk
Just
to
tell
me.
me I wasn't good enough. Okay,
Yeah.
say it to my face.
I'm used to it.
Give me some sort of criticism, some construction to,
Yeah.
to work off of here.
Or at least closure. I could use a little bit of closure.
Something. I
Yeah.
have like so many cover letters just on my desktop, just sitting there, just to
Yeah.
remind me.
Not good enough.
It's the graveyard. It's the not good enough circle.
Yeah.
No, I don't know what it is though. I'm definitely could definitely work those jobs, but it's just how it is right
Well,
now.
and like January, Februarys are usually not great for jobs because like everybody's like not spending anything or anything like that. But
Everybody's not spending things. Plus, you have all the students who
In
are trying to
school.
get in school, but also trying to secure early
great point.
early
point.
jobs for summer and
Yeah,
everything.
man, well, I have experience and a degree.
Just saying.
Just saying, guys, I got it all.
Yeah.
Put
Even
that on your
that.
fucking calendar. Brad's for hire right now.
No, hire me. no.
No.
No. Wait.
Oh, even apartments though are fucked. Like there was a friend of mine is going and getting an apartment. She said there was a 360 person wait list.
Shut up. In Brandon?
In Brandon, 360 people on a wait list.
That can't be true.
That's what it is.
There's not 360 people in this city.
that are looking for a place. Yeah, there is.
That's wild.
Yeah, so moving out in Brandon is also like impossible.
I did get very lucky with my place, to be fair.
Mhm.
Like,
I should have moved in across from you when I could have.
oh man, that would have been sick.
Dope.
That would have been so cool, Brad. If
I
Brad
would-
was living across from me, Noah, could you imagine?
Oh
Like,
man!
We
You've
could
been
just
on a
open the
pickleball.
door and we could put like a little baby gate at the top so people can come upstairs and we'll just open the door and make it a big,
that'd be
big
incredible.
apartment. It would have been cool.
Yeah. Oh well,
Bad timing, I guess.
happens.
It does.
Who do you think? I was thinking about this the other day of like, the creator house. Okay.
Right.
Right. So all the junk monkeys live in the same house.
A frat house.
Okay. No, not a frat house. I draw the line at a frat house.
Okay.
But like all Brad, me, Daniel, Noah, Mike. We all, and obviously significant others.
Yeah.
So like pretty big house at this point, right?
Massive house.
Yeah. Who's leaving first? Like,
In the junk monkey's
yeah,
house.
like who's
dipping?
like, I can't do this. I'm putting my hands up.
It's
I'm not.
Noah and Sam.
Yeah.
It's Noah and Sam.
I
There's
think
no way.
honestly it might be me. I think
Maybe.
I
I
might.
could see it being.
It could be me.
I could see it being you.
I think it would get to the point where I'm like, fucking, are we not gonna sweep today, guys? You know what I mean?
Dude, the
It's like,
dishes would pile up
oh
so
my
fast.
God.
With that many people?
that
Oh
would
my
drive me
God.
nutty. Like,
You'd have to have scheduled things.
there's a reason why, like,
Start a How to Write colony in Brandon.
I've lived with people, and it never lasts very long.
Right.
Like I lived with my brother. We did that for a year. Then we said nope,
Can't
not
do
again.
this, can't do this.
Lived with Dallas, and it lasted 3 months. Like, I guess I am the deciding factor of like.
I think you just prefer being alone.
I
man.
do, man.
Well,
There's nothing
everybody
wrong
has
with
a
that.
everybody has a quality
Yeah.
that they need to maintain.
Absolutely.
And it's whoever's quality is the highest, they will be the first ones to go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go, guys. I'm sorry. I'll put my notice in the mail and be like, Randy left.
Randy has left the
Surfer.
junk house.
The junkyard. Oh man, we're never doing a creator house.
God no.
No,
Absolutely not.
fuck no.
There'd be no purpose. Like,
Unless this blew up like insanely.
even then.
Even then, we probably still wouldn't.
Even then, we'll get like some storage building, and we might have a couple sleeping cots in there, but everybody's going home.
Mm. Get an office. We get an office.
Office would be cool.
Get
Could you
like
imagine?
our own area.
Yeah.
Don't need much. Need computers, studio.
Yep.
That's kind
Snacks?
of snacks.
Snacks?
Mini fridge.
I'd get a kitchen in there.
Yeah, a little mini fridge, a little
Yeah, yeah.
kitchenette.
Yeah, yeah.
Little ping pong table somewhere.
Oh, of course.
Mm,
Need a ping pong table.
naturally.
Foosball?
Yeah, we could do foosball.
Could be like the new achievement hunters.
Mm.
Did you hear they're coming back?
Are they coming back?
Well,
Um,
Rooster Teeth's come back.
Rooster Teeth sold, and then the old owner
Starting a new thing?
bought it.
Bought
Oh.
like the name.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Huh. That'd be cool.
I never watched Rooster Teeth. I was never like my YouTube journey was like Markiplier, Game Grumps,
Oh, dude,
Vanoss.
I always used to watch Red versus Blue.
Oh yeah, yeah. Did
That was a banger.
you ever watch Ruby? That was their
No.
other show, right?
Never did.
No,
I honestly never associated the two.
Mm.
And the day that I found out that Ruby and Red versus Blue were owned by the same people, it threw me for a loop
Yeah.
because those seemed like such polarizing
separate
opposites.
entities. Yeah. Yeah, because I guess Ruby's like fully animated, like whatever, and then Machinima for Red versus Blue. Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
It was. What a time.
What a time.
What a golden age of YouTube.
YouTube used to mean something, man.
It did.
Now I go on there, it's everybody's face is just plastered all over thumbnails.
Mhm.
You're like, oh my god, this guy said what? Like I've started actually like employing the I'm not interested in this thing.
Oh, I do that all the time.
I should have done this a lot sooner because now my feed is just filled with like Trump said this and I'm like, okay, I was interested in the election going into it. I'm not interested anymore. I don't care.
I'm not keeping up with this for 4 years.
I don't want to.
Yeah, the like For You page, wonderful in like thought and everything, but nowadays is just like wrought with.
Well, it happens so quick, man.
Yeah.
It's like you look at one thing and like it, and then there's 7 more of it.
You
It's
gotta
like,
you
okay.
gotta maintain your little space.
Yeah.
So you gotta use the I'm not interested. You gotta I straight up just block people.
I love how liberally you use the block function.
Oh,
it's
dude.
so funny.
I wonder if it gives me a list of how many people I've blocked on Twitter. Because if you advertise jack shit on Twitter, I'm blocking you.
Yeah.
Advertise anything.
Could be anything.
Anything. Even if it's something that I like, you advertised, I'm blocking you. It's a principle I follow on Twitter now.
It's a game you
Has
play.
there ever been someone you really like on Twitter?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, fuck,
Yeah, they
you had to
advertise
do
something.
it.
They advertise
You had to
something.
do it, man.
Fuck out of here.
I gotta
Fucking
let you
Marshall
go.
Ali in the rain with crying with a gun.
Hold on, let me
Gotta
see if
put
I
him
can,
out of his
you
misery.
guys
I gotta
keep
do it.
talking, I'll see if I
I
can
gotta do it.
You gotta be on my block
find my
list now.
block
That's
list.
crazy.
How many do you think he's got in there? What's your estimate?
Oh, at least in the 200s.
You think 200?
Yeah.
I'm thinking 400.
I don't
I'm
even
thinking
know where to
heavy.
find that.
Holy shit! I got rid of Twitter a long time ago, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's time to go.
I've been off Instagram for a while now.
Hey,
It's exciting.
nice. I
And
feel like I should probably hop off that soon.
it's I like it. I don't like how quick I click reels.
Yeah.
Like I'm on there and I like seeing people's stuff and stories and stuff. But then instantly I'll click it and I'll go into reels and I'll be 6 reels in before I
Yeah.
think, and I'm like, ah,
My
I
weird
just
thing
can't
with
put it in front of me.
my weird thing with it is that like it's gone from like I feel like I don't see people's content anymore. Like people I know.
Mm-hmm.
It has become a place of
Yeah, well,
we're just gonna continuously give you stuff and be like, hey, you might like this.
Well, even that, yeah. Like when I'm on there to see other people's stuff, I have to scroll through like 3 videos to even find it.
Yeah.
It's like, why isn't this like the very top? Why don't you show me all of the people I follow
Totally.
and then the weird meme stuff?
I also like I can notice really quickly when I'm getting too far or like when I've exhausted the algorithm a little bit because it'll be like this Valentine's Day. I'm like, that was a week or 2 ago.
Right.
Like
Yeah.
I'm getting back into like, and then I'll check the dates on some posts where it's like December. I'm like, oh no,
Yeah, I feel like,
you
oh,
know,
boy.
we can't be doing this.
Mhm.
Yeah. Did you find some?
Unfortunately, it doesn't give me a number
Okay.
for how many accounts that I've blocked, so I'm trying to scroll to the bottom, and then I'll show you guys how long it takes me to scroll to the
Good
top.
lord.
The fact that he's still scrolling to the bottom.
He's he's got a list.
I'm trying to see if there's any funny ones that I've blocked. Lots of AI ones. Lots of AI.
Oh,
blocked in
dude.
here.
That's almost what
Yeah.
drove me away. Where I was just like,
Is there a lot of AI on?
it was
X now?
Bitcoin.
Oh,
It was a
yeah.
bunch of like cryptocurrencies, and it was a bunch of AI models, and I was just like models as in like algorithms or whatever.
Have you watched Pantheon, the TV show?
No.
It's about the idea of it's an animated series. It's about the idea of uploading intelligence.
Oh, interesting.
So it's like putting people's mind onto a computer.
Into the cloud.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's just like, yeah, it's just a series about that.
Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The second season just came out. I haven't watched the second season yet, but I really enjoyed the first season.
Oh,
I think you would too.
All right.
I think you would, Randy.
Noah's showing us.
Let's count 1.
He's starting to.
2.
He's starting to scroll.
Oh, it's a lot of people, Randy.
Oh, it's going.
It's still going.
Oh, whoa, he's still going, folks.
Oh my God.
Jesus, Noah.
There,
There
that's it.
can't be that
That's
many
it.
accounts.
I'm pretty sure at one point I read Koch fertilizers. I blocked them.
Get out of my face.
Uh,
That's funny.
is it Koch?
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Koch?
I always say Coke.
I always said Coke.
Yeah,
Coke?
Coke fertilizer.
Oh.
Maybe it is Koch,
I don't know.
but it's a C.
Coke.
I don't know. Doesn't really matter.
Hoorah Games. I don't even know what kind of games.
They probably advertise something.
Yeah. That was their first mistake.
It's the end of you, buddy.
I want to see if I can find any funny ones. Keep going.
Yeah, of course. Brad. I was thinking another thing I teased at the beginning of this episode: family vacations.
Family vacations.
Yeah. I was thinking about this because I was thinking about the beach
Mm.
for some reason. I was thinking about Rivers Beach, which we didn't really get into other than you saying it was just full of rocks.
Which isn't wrong.
Yeah,
but
I mean, you're not wrong, but it was cool when I was growing up.
I
man.
did spend a lot of time at Rivers Beach.
It was
so
very
I can.
green.
Yeah.
It was very green water.
I've spent so many hours at that lake, though.
Oh,
Holy-
dude. Man, like, your guys' like camp spot there,
Mm.
prime.
Prime.
It was
camp
such
spot.
a nice, like, summer, like, hey, let's just go fucking hang out at, yeah.
Yeah, I used to just be there all summer, basically.
Yeah.
It was sick out. And then my friends had, like, cabins or, like, campers also there.
Oh, shit.
So it was like, I was just trapping.
We just gotta go camping more. We
Literally,
just gotta
though.
get outside.
Yeah, I want to do a lot more camping this year. I want
Yeah.
to catch a fish this year.
That'd be sick.
I haven't caught a fish in, like, a long time.
I've never caught a fish.
See,
Really?
I caught
Yeah.
one when I was younger, just
Never.
one, though. And I'm like, I think I can catch a fish now. I think it's a thing I need to do.
Yeah. A rite of passage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't often come up with like goals I have to do. This is one for some reason.
I was thinking about like goals because like I was coming into the podcast thinking like, oh man, we used to do like get ran to San Fran, like that was a goal or like something that we were like continuously being like, oh man, that'd be great. Or like the half marathon thing was like a goal I was working towards. I need a goal right now.
Well, you already did your weight gain thing. And
I
you
know,
kinda
that's
done
the
that,
thing.
And you're kind of in the spot of no goal.
I got no goal.
No goal.
No goal, no win.
Mm.
You
I don't know
know?
what that noise is, but that's,
I wasn't sure either. I guess like my goal is to graduate.
no, number one.
Number one
But
goal.
like you do that anyway.
Exactly, right? Like it's not something I would strive towards. I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah, like that's something that's a standard.
What do you got, Noah?
I've blocked Amazon Canada,
Okay.
Discovery Plus,
Oh boy.
Buffalo Bills, Amex Canada, Scotiabank, CIBC,
Wow.
Crave,
Yeah.
Rogers, Warner Brothers. I've blocked Lego.
Oh
You
shit.
block Lego?
Whoa. What did Lego ever do to you?
I've blocked Crunchyroll, Spotify, Uber Eats.
Dude,
Walt
you're just blocking
Disney
companies.
Studios
Just
Canada.
any mainstream
You
company.
can't talk to me.
Do not McDonald's, Prime Video.
Like, hey, $1 copies this summer. No,
Fuck
get
off.
out of here.
Get
Get
the
out.
hell out of here.
Time or the New York Times.
Crazy that they're trying to advertise towards you.
I've blocked Hearthstones.
You're crazy, man.
Don't fucking advertise shit.
No. Noah looks at billboards. He's like, get that shit up from my face. Come on.
Air New Zealand. New Zealand's airport. I've blocked them.
Why?
I don't know.
Why are
put
they
an ad-
advertising towards
They
you?
put an ad on my page.
Literally,
Get
like,
outta here.
Twitter's like, oh, fuck it. I don't know what else to advertise to
Dude,
this
I have
guy.
gotten some wild advertisements. I know at one point I was getting ads for like, what was it? Warehouse space in China.
Okay.
Hell
They
yeah.
were selling square footage, like, not any shit like warehouses for me to buy or anything. Just a space in their warehouse in China.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting ads for it.
Did you buy it?
No, fuck no.
Come on.
Come on. That's our space. That's
a
where
new
we
space.
record.
Boom, moving to China.
Blocked.
Could you
Immediately.
imagine? We go to China.
I go to
Blocked.
Japan. I wouldn't live in Japan, but I go there.
I'd go visit.
Yeah, I want
That's
to go to the
another one.
7-Eleven.
That's another one where, like,
It's a weird thing to want to do. In
no, but, like,
Japan,
I've heard they're banging.
Mhm.
Like, they got the 7-Eleven down. Like, the strategy is down. pat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Japan would be cool, but again, that's another one where I look at it and I'm like, that's too overwhelming to think about. Like, I wouldn't know. I
a
think the
lot of
language
people.
barrier is the problem for me.
Mm.
Like, I look at Montreal, and for some reason, I'm like, I don't know if I can go there because, like, I don't know French, like,
Right.
enough. But everybody that I've talked to that's gone there, it's like, you don't really need to know French to go to Montreal. Quebec City, maybe.
But don't they get mad at you a little bit?
Some
they
people
get
get
a
a
little-
little high and mighty.
They get a little sassy. It's like, you don't know French.
But, like, they don't know me.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
don't know
them.
me, son.
You
You
know,
don't know me, son.
you don't know me, son. And they're like, qu'est-ce que c'est?
And you're like,
Ah.
you heard me.
Blocked.
Did you just advertise to me? Was that an advertisement?
You
Do that again.
You're advertising the French language to me? Get out of here.
Get the shit out of here. Fucking Quebec tourism.
Blocked.
Blocked.
I'll
The
be-
blocked Quebecois.
You are le blocked. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Au revoir. Do you think, like, I don't know, French is. You guys did French, right?
Yeah.
Well, obviously you did, no,
Yeah.
but, like,
Yeah. I did French, yeah.
yeah. Were you good at it?
No.
No.
Or was it just, like, a thing
No.
that you had had to
It
do?
was just a thing.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was mostly writing and stuff. Like, you don't really remember much.
No.
Like, what are you gonna get from that? My sister was like fluent in French, and she probably doesn't remember much of it now.
It's crazy. That's wild.
But whatever.
There was the pizza unit. I remember all the toppings on a pizza
Mm.
in French.
Okay.
Really helped me out, actually.
Yeah.
I was at Quiznos. Guess what?
French.
Hell's Angels Quebec chapter.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say like if you said like, oh, some Quebec guy came in, I was gonna be like, no, you should have just refused service. But you said Hell's Angels Quebec.
Yeah, I'm not refusing
Okay,
service.
No, never mind.
They're allowed.
Never mind.
And I thought I was being really
What
slick.
are they doing in Brandon, Manitoba?
They were just driving. They were going for a bike ride.
a long one. Holy fuck.
Yeah. That was across 2 provinces.
That's insane.
And they stopped in our tiny little town.
And Ontario's not a small province.
No.
That's like 2 Manitobas.
I gotta explore Ontario a bit more. I feel
I'd
like
never go that way. I'm
Yeah.
always going towards BC.
same
Let's go
calls
toward-
to me.
Yeah.
I've been to like
Should go the other way.
I went to Ontario for a cadets trip,
Mm-hmm.
and that was cool. We were on a bus for like a week. Let me tell you, don't sit on a bus for a week.
Don't sit on a bus for a week.
That shit's you're eating fucking Tim Hortons breakfast sandwiches every day, and you never
Ooh.
want to look at one again.
Mm-hmm.
Bad time.
Ooh.
But the trip was sick. Like we got to go see so many cool things. Saw Lion King on like in Toronto,
Oh, cool.
like the stage production.
Oh, yeah.
CN Tower, that was cool. Niagara Falls, pretty cool.
Niagara Falls, yeah.
Did you know that there was a kid that survived going over the falls?
What?
There's been a couple people that have survived going over the
Didn't
falls.
people
haven't
go
there?
over in like a barrel and stuff?
Yeah.
back in
Yeah,
the day?
yeah, there's that. But like not even a barrel, just free balling
Just free ball. Wow.
Damn.
it. Yeah, he survived.
Where is he? Where does he live?
Why do you want to know?
What's his SIN number?
What was his name? I think it was like Robbie. No, it was Robert. I was listening to a podcast about it today. Shit, I forgot. Poor guy.
Oh, well.
I don't know
He
his
made it,
names.
though. That's kind of cool.
He made
That's
it.
a cool story.
Yeah. And like
That would win
apparently
2 truths and a lie every time.
well, that's the thing, right?
I've
Like
gone over Niagara Falls.
And
yeah, that's
survived.
gotta be
yeah,
a lie.
okay,
Come
come on.
Yeah.
No, he moved to like his family moved to Florida after the fact because it just got too crazy. Like everybody kept on being like, "Yo, like you're the family, like your kid went over Niagara Falls."
So
And
they
like,
moved to Florida?
yeah, they left. So they moved because like I think his dad was in construction or whatever, and there was like a job in Florida, so he went to Florida, right? And his parents were like to his sister and him. His sister, by the way, also was going to go over, but then this dude like saw what was happening, was able to like he literally saved her because she reached up and grabbed his thumb, like saved her by the thumb.
dude.
Bro.
Oh, wow.
And then another guy came out of the crowd and like grabbed the back of her life jacket, but like it was that close. Otherwise, she would have went over.
Damn.
She probably would have died.
Yeah. But anyway, so they moved down to Florida, and apparently their parents were just like, "Hey, we're not going to talk about this. Like, nobody needs to know about it. Stop talking about it.
But now we know they live in Florida.
Not anymore.
Dang.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Not anymore."
Moved again, probably because people found out.
Yeah. We got to keep moving. We got to keep going.
Just free clout, man. Maybe
Yeah.
I should try that.
Go over Niagara Falls.
Just a little quick trip.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see.
We'll see, probably.
Bro, if you make it, though.
If I make it, though.
If you make it, though, that's like in
Forever
red.
famous.
You know?
Forever famous. All or nothing
All or
gamble.
nothing. Over the falls. That'd be terrifying.
That would be horrible. How far of a fall is that?
It's pretty big. It's just a lot of water pressure, too.
Yeah,
Like
well,
you're getting, like, cascaded on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's the impact, too. And
Yeah.
like, it's just fucking rocks
And no way
underneath.
you don't get pushed down to the bottom by the thing.
Oh, so Niagara Falls can have a lot of rocks underneath, but Lake can't?
Nobody's calling Niagara Falls a beach.
It's a great
I
point.
don't get-
It's a great point.
I don't get famous if I go into Rivers Lake. I just
You
get,
could go over the dam.
I
You
just
That'd
get
be cool.
LJ.
You don't get bumper stickers being like, I survived Rivers Beach.
We should, though. We should get
We
bumper
should
stickers.
make that. That's our podcast idea for the summer. We go over the dam.
Dude, I would low-key, every time I see it, I think about how awesome it would be to ride down a tube in it.
Kind of cool.
Dude.
But the current at the bottom, I think, is really deadly.
Yep.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
However,
I asked about
wintertime,
it, so.
sledding down that,
that'd be
Ooh.
cool.
that'd be pretty cool.
You would hit the surface of the lake or the river so fucking like you.
No. There would be a whole bank of snow, so it's just a
Oh,
smooth
right,
transition.
yeah.
We'd make a bank of snow.
And then you just really hope that you have the control to hit that bank
But
of
like,
snow.
but like the bag of snow isn't like packed enough, so you just go right through it.
Straight into the lake, too, through the ice.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That was a crazy time. Like I think 3 years ago, like that dam almost burst.
Yeah.
That was really scary
Hearing
for
that.
rivers.
It's under construction not
Yeah.
too long ago.
Yeah, they're working on it right now.
That's when I was thinking I could have went down it. When it was
Yeah.
under construction, I seen it.
I
There's
feel
no
like a lot of
water.
people would be seeing you though.
There was no water. There's nobody out there. I was like, I could.
Today's the day.
Give me one of those the gym little scooter 4-wheel things. the little plastic square ones.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, give me one of
milk
those.
crate one.
Oh, bro, you walk into the gym, you see that shit.
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna
boy.
be a good day.
That, the parachute.
Yep. Oh
That shit was
man.
goated.
Where'd they get the parachute?
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't
know
care
or
either.
care. It was just. It was.
It's pretty sick.
It was sick.
Somebody hotboxed it with a vape when I was there.
No.
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah.
man.
I don't know how my class did it. But they did shit like that. It was crazy.
That's wild. Speed stacks, if that was set up,
Speed stacks went crazy.
the fucking cups, you know?
The Gestics.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
with
we
the
didn't
little-
really fuck with those.
No.
No.
Oh,
We did.
We did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you mess around with those. Those felt weird.
Yeah.
That always felt weird.
They
were like
had like a waxy sort
Yeah.
of weird coating on them.
nobody knows what we're talking about. But
No.
Right now it's tickling my brain. So.
It was those sticks that you could, like, throw a stick onto the other stick and catch it, right?
Yeah.
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 And then you could like spin it.
Yeah.
And then you throw it up and catch it again.
No, we didn't have that. Rivers didn't have a budget. No.
Forrest did. Forrest
Right.
was really cool.
Whatever.
I walked into the equipment room for the first time, and like, because there's a co-ed thing there. Walked in the equipment room, flashbacks. It was crazy. I haven't been in that school in forever.
Everybody knows the smell of the equipment
It was a
room,
smell.
right?
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
smell.
Yeah. They had, like, the yoga balls.
Just like zero ventilation.
No, yeah.
Sweaty equipment.
So
Everything's
gross.
concrete in there for some reason.
Yep.
It's just the way
Cold.
it is.
Pretty
yeah.
cold in there for some reason.
Just got that rubbery smell
Yeah.
in the air.
Yeah.
Smelly smell.
Smelly smell.
Smelly.
Or like you walk into the gym and there's like stations set up. It's like
Mm.
station day.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh fuck yeah, you know?
We had to
I
do
don't
it.
think we had station day.
We did in high school, but
Did you?
Yeah, that's because we didn't have Mr. Maxwell though. We had Mr. Dick. He was a different guy. He
Oh.
did like hit training in gym sometimes.
Really?
Yeah, he would do like a hit course, and you'd have to do it for gym class.
He'd fucking hit you.
Just him. It was like you
Stack faster.
you'd go around and do exercise, and in the last one, he'd just punch you in the face. You just have to do it again.
It's like, I don't want to do this station, man. He's like, come here.
you missed a layup.
Bump games though.
Bump.
Oh no, bro.
Bang.
Shit went hard.
I miss Bump. Played Bump.
We can do bump.
Yeah.
We
I
just got
played it. I played it again the other day. Actually,
Okay.
It was fun.
Yeah.
You know.
good stuff.
Yeah. I won.
Hell yeah, you did.
Just gonna slip that in there.
Okay, all right. Yeah, gym class was sick.
Now we got pickleball.
We do have pickleball.
We have not done pickleball.
We have not done. Well,
We have.
we have.
I didn't do pickleball.
You
Yeah.
did not do pickleball.
I got an extra paddle.
Yeah, I know. I want to do pickleball.
There's Stanley Park pickleball courts.
Oh, and they're also building new courts.
yes, they are.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were building pickleball courts over there.
No,
Dude,
down on
pickleball is exploding.
huge.
It's insane.
It's like the new rich person sport.
it's unreal.
Except we can play it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's accessible to us. Yeah, down on Pacific, like next to the railroad track, kind of. They're building
Fuck yeah.
tennis and pickleball courts.
Okay. I like how it's like just in there now. Like nobody played tennis. Who the fuck do you know who played tennis?
That's not a Brandon thing.
No.
That's a rich people thing.
That's a go to Clear Lake and play tennis on their like
Yeah.
15 tennis courts.
Mhm.
Yeah. God, Clear Lake, man. Going there as a kid, that was an
cool.
experience.
That was cool.
Where it's just like, this is a land that I will never see again.
Mm-hmm.
See,
Let me enjoy my time.
everybody loved the lake and everything. I loved the little walking path through the marsh and everything.
Yeah.
That was my jam.
Yeah.
I would have spent my entire day there. I didn't care about walking around anywhere else. I didn't care about like the ice cream.
Mm.
I didn't care about all the like big chairs or anything they
Yeah.
have. I didn't even care about the actual beach. Just let me go to the marsh.
Yeah.
I did a lot of skateboarding around there last summer.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sick.
We did like skate. There's like hills and shit you go down all the
Really?
time. It was super fun.
Hmm.
Skateboarding around Clear Lake all the time. And then the Wig, the bar there. Went there one time. It was
Yeah.
fun. Actually gets crazy at night. There's a karaoke in there.
No
at
way.
nighttime. Yeah.
That's sick.
It's just hammered people doing karaoke.
I went skinny dip in there.
Same.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Same night.
Yeah.
It's a good time, dude. It's like standard.
What?
Nighttime at Clear Lake.
Yep.
Get naked, jump in the lake.
Yep.
There's like fucking so many people out there. It was ridiculous.
There was nobody there.
It was just you?
It was just us.
Well, there was like a group of us, and then like over a different dock, there was a group of people.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
But
yeah.
like more than one group is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was wet.
That was something, to be fair, that was so out of my comfort zone. Like, I was not prepared to be doing that.
Yeah, no, I'm very surprised that you did do that.
I know. Yeah, that was a wild night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good time though, I bet.
It was fun. And then I lost my shorts. Couldn't find them.
Oh, no.
And I was sitting there. I was fucking butt naked in the lake.
You're like,
I'm like, Dallas, where the fuck are my shorts, bro? Can you find them for me?
of course it was with Dallas.
Yeah. Yeah, of course it was. Found him eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, got dressed. But
Kind of shitty getting dressed afterwards though. It's
not
sad.
fun.
No, it's just wet. You're just wet. And
Wet
putting
naked.
On, yeah, and putting clothes on and
No.
shit. It's not exciting.
You're not going skinny dipping with us?
No.
anytime soon? All right. Good.
Damn.
Damn it. Cool. Fellas, I think we're pretty close to an hour.
Yeah.
Are we really?
Pretty sure.
Oh, damn.
I think. Watch, this comes out as like 30 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh
No. Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like it's weird lately because like I think about the podcast. I'm like, without the topics, it's kind of like tricky to be guiding the conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah, usually it's just how does it?
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff, guys.
But we
New
also
territory.
get to,
We're
we
in
also
new
get to
territory.
brush up on more topics.
Indeed.
It's true.
Indeed. We get to like let them build up.
Mm-hmm. It's probably a nice medium spot.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find it. Maybe I'll come next podcast and be like, yo, we're gonna talk about this.
Junk Monkeys 2.
The
Where we
sequel.
don't actually change anything. It's just the same thing.
Yeah.
But
It's
we
like-
put
But
two
we
on.
promise that there's gonna be
But
new
we
things
pro-
eventually.
Guys, we'll come out with a PVE, I promise.
Yeah,
you.
yeah. And then we'll say, we changed our minds, actually. We're going to keep the 2. The Junk Monkeys
You
podcast.
guys will be hooked for the first episode of the Junk Monkeys
Yeah.
too, though.
Yeah,
a lot
of
of views.
Oh,
on
dude, the
that one.
amount of views on that? Everyone's going to be like, what's this?
And then we'll come out with Junk Monkeys 3.
And then we'll put it
No.
all behind paywalls. A premium currency to buy different episodes.
We'll introduce a battle pass. Doesn't even make sense.
Listen for a certain amount of hours, and you can get jack
Twitch
shit.
rewards.
You have to listen to the same episode because you have to pay for the other ones.
What a society we've grown into, Gotta monetize everything. It sucks.
I hate it.
Don't have to monetize this though.
No. You viewer / listener, there's probably not even ads on this.
No,
You just
but
listen to
Thank
it.
God, I blocked them all already.
Yeah.
He blogs Junk Monkeys podcast.
If I see a Junk Monkeys podcast ad,
Yeah.
I am blocking it out of principle.
That's fair.
Man's got his principles.
Hey,
I'll
listen.
follow him.
He does not lack conviction. I tell you what, he'll do the damn thing. Huh.
I never want to hear about any special offer from Scotiabank ever again.
I'm gonna post an ad on my Snapchat or something one day. Just see if Noah blocks me.
Easily.
Just check.
Immediately.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know
be
he
so
will.
quick.
Yeah.
Be the first one to view it and the first one to block it.
You'll get a notification and be like, fuck out of
I
here.
I'm actively looking for ads to block.
You're out there like a bounty hunter.
Got that sponsorship tag? Yeah, out of here.
Nope. You create like code. Jeez. Just get an ad blocker.
You should, man.
No.
No.
I don't think you can get ad blockers for.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't think it
right,
works on
Twitter.
feed. It works on like fucking cooking websites. I was on a cooking website that I like a recipe, and it genuinely got to the point where it was unusable.
So many ads.
Here's a fucking gripe I have with cooking websites
Please.
now.
Is
There's,
gripe a word? Can you use that in Scrabble?
Gripe is a word.
Gripe
Yeah,
is
yeah,
a word?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use that in Scrabble. It's legal.
applications not allowing screenshots. There's been some time. There's been some recipes that I've looked up, and I was just like, okay, I don't want to have to keep opening up this this page and everything to
Yeah.
read the recipe. I'll just screenshot the ingredients because maybe I need to make a grocery list or something, and I'll just get a little thing at the bottom of my screen being like, oh, this application doesn't support screenshots.
How can you not support a screenshot?
I know.
I don't think you can opt out of screenshot.
That's like-
Apparently, there's some websites where you can't screenshot.
What the fuck?
I know.
how do you code that?
I have no idea.
Hey, man, you
It's
can't
gotta be.
use
It's
a
gotta. It's
function of
gotta
your
be
phone.
somehow the same of like, or same in the aspect of like, how when you screenshot on Snapchat,
Mhm.
then there's like a notification that goes up.
Right.
It's got to be something along those lines.
That's weird.
I know.
Wild.
I know.
I don't like that.
These are my human rights.
So that
Well,
is
screenshot
a
whatever I
surefire
want.
way to get me to never follow that recipe or go to that website ever again. I will just go somewhere else.
Yeah,
That's
totally.
pretty crazy.
If the moment you inconvenience me is the moment you're done.
Yeah, especially on recipe sites.
Yeah.
It's a
Know your
Especially-
place.
Yeah.
It's a
You
fucking
are a recipe. I'm not paying for your oh, this recipe has been passed down through 15 generations.
Couldn't
I
care
don't
less.
care.
Couldn't care
I
less.
don't care.
Give me the fucking recipe.
Tell me how much tomato to put in this bad boy.
How many peppers do I need to buy?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, why are we monetizing information?
We are.
That's
we-
It's
why
called
we
university and college.
Why are we doing that?
I was gonna say, Brad, you went through an institution that
know.
monetized knowledge.
It's so dumb.
Ah,
Let the people learn.
Your reaction to that just reminds me of like every fucking meme of like a guy being like, me when I remember that women have to go through a period every month. Oh, it makes me so angry.
Damn.
I'm 6'5". God, I just want to punch the guy that invented them. So funny. Folks, I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah,
That was delightful.
It was.
it's a
It
good
was nice to
podcast.
chat with you fellas.
It's nice to chat with you too, Rand.
Thanks, Brad. I appreciate it. You okay? We'll do some quick thank yous, of course. I don't know why my voice went like this. We're gonna thank Daniel Mosionier.
Voice.
This is my thank you voice. Thank you to Daniel Mosionier. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, Dan.
He creates dope music that you can listen to right now. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
Damn.
It's a good
Good
song.
stuff. We want to thank the Creation Nation Makerspace for creating this nation of space.
This is a sovereign nation.
Sovereign.
It's its own province.
I gotta find my gotta find my passport. 'Cause, and then we want to thank you, the listener. Really appreciate you hanging out with us.
What's up,
great.
listener?
What's up, guy?
Listen
What's
to
up,
us
dude?
Rambling.
We're gonna yap in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly connection to conversation.
Bi-weekly yapping.
Bi-weekly. The yapping, bro. Otherwise, we'll talk to you later. Have a lovely day. There's a podcast I listen to called Friends Per Second. They always end their episodes with tie your shoes and go to bed.
Hell yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna
cool.
steal it for tonight or for today.
I don't have laces.
Damn it, Noah.
Damn it.
I
This
can't
isn't
go to
gonna
bed.
No time for bed.
Just awake for the rest of eternity.
Thanks so much for listening. Have a lovely day. Goodbye.
See
See
ya.
you guys. Are those blunt stones?
No.
You get a little red in them.
You hit him with the blunt.